Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Americas here in Out of the Park Baseball 23. This is episode, I believe, 6. And yes, I am sick. You can hear it in my voice. I am always sick. So we're going to get through May, June, and July like we normally do. And you can see it's been a very, very good April for the North Stars, 20-8 coming out of the month of April. We're second in runs scored. We're first in ERA. Our bullpen has been absolutely phenomenal. Our offense has been really good. We've got a huge prospect base, so things are looking good. The Phoenix Deputies sitting in second place at 18-9, a team that struggled last season and struggled the year before that. Looks like they are making, let's take a look at them real quick. I want to look at their history. Yeah, 66-96, 77-85 this season, 18-9, and in second place. I'm not going to dive too deeply into the stats just yet. Still early in the season, but you see Kevin Price having just a monster season early on. 25 RBIs in 27 games. Rogelio Villegas has stayed healthy so far, knock on wood. He's been great. So, yeah, things are looking really, really good for the North Stars. We did lose Guillermo Soto for a couple of weeks. He was hitting the ball really well as well, but, we just slide Hunter McLean in there. He's not going to give us the offense, but defensively, he's phenomenal. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are. Once we get, I think, probably to, maybe when we get to the end of May, we'll take a look at the kind of the league leaders and kind of where some of your teams are positioned currently. And, guys, I'm going to take a really quick break here out of the chute. All right, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. There was somebody in my garage, and it was noisy. So we're ready to go. Let's start simming through May. I'll probably go through just league leaders and stuff when we get to the end of the month. No reason to do it right now as the season just got started. So we went 9-6. Mejia, 366. Look at Price. 2 more home runs for Kenny Price. 27 knocked in. Nuffer picks up the win. Our bullpen continues to do bullpen things. Then we got Flint. Oh, we had a trade. What was this trade? It's been a while since I've played. Oh, right. I was trying to trade Guillermo Guzman. And I was trying to get back this guy, Francisco Ibarra, to play right field. So it was Guzman and Sandoval for Ibarra and Sergio Anaya. Are any of these players I'm willing to give up? Cody Cochran. No, he was our second round pick last season. I'd give you Alex Lopez, sure. Where is he? Yeah, so we would give up Guzman, who is hitting. I mean, he's got a little bit of power. He's hit over 20 home runs each of the last 2 seasons. He's not particularly good in the outfield. And then we'd give up Sandoval with that movement. I don't think that's ever going to do anything. And then Alex Lopez got a couple of starts for us last season. And we would get Ibarra, 23-year-old, high leader, high work ethic, better defensively, looks like a pretty good bat. And Sergio Anaya to give us some more depth in the minor leagues. So let's offer that. See if we can get that. Accepted. And now we got 3 games against Flint. 5-4 win. Sorry, sending an email. We walked this one off in the 9th. Mejia, couple hits, couple of RBIs. Sanzo, 2 hits, 2 runs scored. Caballero gives up 1 earned run in 7. We win again. 3-2 All right, so we're almost there. Yeah, I give you Rich Vallejo too, I guess. I'm okay with that. Is he here? Is he considered a prospect? No, where is he in AAA? Oops. There he is. Let's go ahead and submit that. And we win this one 3-2-10. So we continue to play some good baseball. Sanzo with his 6th home run of the year. Drives in a couple. Brace pitches 6 innings. Bullpen 4 shutout innings. And we win again. So we're 3-0 this month. As we lose the final game against Flint, we go to Omaha for 3. An 8-6 win over the 13-20 Omaha Fire. Things falling apart quickly for the Fire. Villegas drives in a pair. McLean 3 hits. Smith was the guy we picked up in the offseason. He's 2-2 on the year with an ERA of 4, but the bullpen does their job. 4-2 loss. Still almost, huh? You're not sure we have a player who can make that work. Is there anybody on this list I'm willing to give up? I wouldn't be terribly concerned giving up McMahon. Who would play third if we gave up McMahon? If I put McMahon in this deal. Okay, so you want Sandoval. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. So if we put McMahon in this deal, who plays third base for us? Oops. I guess it would be McLean. We move Rudman to second. It would hurt us defensively, but McMahon's not that good defensively to begin with. So we move McLean to third. We bring Rudman into second. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So Guzman, Lopez, Sandoval, and McLean for Ibarra and Anaya. Can we get anything else? A lot of 3.5 and 4-star players that I don't want to give up. Ooh, Chris Smith. Chris Smith would be a nice addition. Really good defensively. Can't hit, but really good defensively. What if I remove Anaya? Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Can we add Costa? I don't want to give up any of those players. All right, yeah, we're going to pull the trigger here. So we're going to send Guzman, McMahon, Sandoval, and Lopez to the Boston Navigators, and we're going to get Francisco Ibarra and Chris Smith in return. So we are going to call both of these guys up, and we're going to plug them right into the lineup. So Chris Smith is great defensively. Can't really hit, but great defensively. And then Ibarra, we're going to stick in the lineup in... It doesn't matter. We can put him in left. And do we bat him cleanup? Yeah, the bat's not really there yet to be a leadoff or to be a cleanup hitter, but I think he's probably... Oh. Yeah, we're fine. I'm going to leave it like that. All right, so we've lost 2 out of 3. And we win the series in Omaha. Now, that's a big trade there, but one that I think benefits us. McLean with 4 hits, Mejia 3 hits, 2 RBIs, Ibarra in his first game goes 1 for 3 with a couple of runs knocked in. Caballeros 5 and 1. Taking on the Vancouver Saints. We win the first game 11-3. We're 26 and 10. Look at Ibarra. 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. Home run, 5 runs knocked in his first 2 games. Smith hitting 375 in his first 2 games. Hunt, wow, look at Hunt. 233 hitter a year ago. He's on pace for 4.3 WAR in just 350 at-bats because of that glove. Heath Brace improves to 5-0. 1-0 loss, 7-1 win. 4 RBIs for Gilliam. Ibarra still at 429. Smith picks up the win. Adario still hasn't given up a run. We're a month and a half into this. He's only pitched 6 innings. All right, well, that's not great. All right, it's good, but it's not, like, amazing because he hasn't pitched that much. Gilliam, 3 RBIs. McLean with a pinch hit 2-run double in the 7th inning. But we get the win anyway. Nuffer. One unearned run in 8. Get a day off before going to Chicago to take on the Privateers. We win 11-3, and Smith gets suspended for 5 games. Villegas 2 for 5, 3 RBIs. Sincata 3 for 5, 4 RBIs. I'm glad I held on to him. Argulis with 3 hits. Price hits his 12th home run of the year. Caballero is 6-1. Look at Rhode, a .39 ERA. 23 innings, 12 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 25 strikeouts for the 30-year-old Austin Rhode. Game 2 against Chicago. 10-4 wins. The offense is cruising. The defense is cruising. The pitching staff is cruising. We look good at 30-11. A couple of hits for Rudman. Gilliam drives in 2 more. Brace improves to 6-0. And we sweep Chicago. Villegas with a 4-hit game. Drives in 3. Price hits his 13th home run of the year. Kenny Trogdon. 4-3. 3 games against Edmonton now. Another win. Wow. We're just playing good baseball. Sanzo with a 3-run homer. Yep, in the first inning. Villegas 2 for 4. Smith almost goes the whole way. Gives up 1 run in 8 2/3 innings, striking out 10. Ooh, a 10-0 loss. Who got the start in this one? Nuffer. Okay. You're going to get a stinker every now and again. We bounce back with a 12-2 victory. Hunt 2 for 4 with 4 runs scored. Sanzo drives in 3. Mejia drives in 2. Sanzo, Price, and Hunt all homer. Caballero is 7-1 with a sub-3 ERA. Now we're on to San Francisco to take on the Tritons. 7-6 win. Ooh, they scored 3 in the bottom of the 9th, but we held on to win. Villegas 3 for 5. Sanzo 3 for 5. Price 2 for 4. Hits his 15th home run of the year. Brace gets the win. And our best reliever, Chad Adams, has been our worst reliever. Oh, the 4.10 BABIP, though, tells me that he'll probably be fine, but hasn't been good so far. 10-1 loss and a 5-4 loss. We lose 2 in a row for the first time this month. 7-5 win in 11. Ibarra's at 316, 2 home runs, 6 runs knocked in. Smith, 258. He has a couple of hits. Yeah, I mean, if he can hit 250 with that glove, that's more than enough. He's 8 for 31 with us. The glove looks good enough. Looks more than good enough. Adams gets the win, blows the save, but gets the win. Game 2 in Kansas City. We lose there. So we've lost 3 out of 4. 4 out of 5. 5 out of 6. There we go. So we're 36-17 as we bounce back to beat Denver 11-2. Villegas, a couple runs knocked in. Smith 4 for 5. Sanzo hits his 11th home run. Smith with a really solid game up to 333. Smith is 5-2. Final game of the series is another loss. So we've lost, 6 out of 8? So we go to Winnipeg. 7 out of 9. And how do we finish the month? We finish it with a loss. So we finished the month, 2 and 8? Is that what we finished up? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 2 and 8 in our last 10. That's not good, but we are 2 games up on Phoenix. So we finished 2 and 8, in our last 10, and we are 2 games up on the deputies to finish off the month. Heath Brace. Okay, that's scary. Player development, Smith gets better, Ibarra gets better, Sandoval gets better. That's what we like to see. He was our top pick, first pick overall. Jason Anderson was our 3rd round pick in 2022. Cody Cochran was our 2nd round pick last year, and he's already not developing. Alexis Calderon, your hitter of the month in the Eastern Conference, and Walt Boynton, no surprise, in the Western. Eastern pitcher of the month is Willie Rivera of the Buffalo Slayers, and Danny Stroh is 10-0, 22-year-old, 10-0 with Edmonton here. Rookie of the year out east, Dave Tippett, center fielder with Buffalo, and Miguel Rodriguez is your rookie of the month in the Western Conference. Let's take a look at league leaders. So Walt Boynton continues to lead I guess he's in the West, in just about everything. Batting average, home runs, slugging, OPS, hits, runs, total bases, on-base percentage, WAR. He leads the league in everything. He is an offensive beast. You got Villegas is 4th in batting. Mejia is 6th. Kenny Price tied for 4th in home runs. Sanzo is 6th in on-base percentage. Villegas 4th in WAR. No North Stars anywhere on that list. If we look at the East, Willie Curry leads it with a 350 average, and then Ian Crenshaw again with Leon is just having another great season, 22 home runs, an OPS of over 1,100, already 3.5 WAR. Those are the 2 best offensive players in the league. Pitching leaders out east, Jesse Carter, 8-1, 1.79 ERA. Wow, 23 years old for Tijuana. They got themselves an absolute stud. Christian Anderson and Carter and Kleitz and Youngblood, all with 8 wins. Danny Paez with Boston leads the league in losses. Hamlick has 3 shutouts already, 4 complete games, not something you see a lot of these days. And out west, Jared Dickey leading the way in ERA with 2.32. Danny Stroh with 10 wins. There's Brace and Caballero, each with 7 wins. Don't see any North Stars on this list either. Heath Brace, 9 quality starts. So we have the quality start leaders in Brace and Caballero. So that's where we are at the end of May. As always, guys, I'm going to quickly sim through June. It won't take me very long. Since it's the only league going, I'll be back and we will handle July. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, we are back. It is July 1st, and we were just made a trade offer. That's what I'm going to take a look at. The Las Vegas Wings want to send us Alan Hinson, who's an absolute stud on the mound, not pitching well this year, but one of the best relievers in the league. They want Francisco Sandoval, which is not happening, but I'm okay sending them everybody else on this list. So let's discuss. Let's remove Sandoval and see what it'll take. A lot of names I'm not willing to give up. Who's the reliever on our team whose contract expires this year? It was... Rhode? Yeah, it was Rhode. All right, I'm not giving you any of those players. So we are 55 and 28 through June. It was another decent month. Got hot, 19 and 8. We were 28 in April, 16 and 12 in May, and that was with that 2 and 8 end. So we were 14 and 4. Before that streak, we went 19 and 8 in June. So 55 and 28 in first place, 7 games clear of Phoenix. Second best offense, second best in terms of runs against. And yeah, we're ready to get into July. We got the international signing coming up here soon. When we get to July, we get to the end of the July, we'll take a quick run and quick run through and look at all of the team stats. So let's sim ahead today. Let's get to the international amateurs. We win 10-6 in 10 innings here. Kenny Price, so good. One of my Kevin, I called him Kenny. Kevin Price, one of my favorite players, and I don't even know his name. 24 home runs, 59 runs knocked in. Out bullpen does their job. Outhouse was a nice acquisition for us in the offseason. He's pitched really, really well in a relief role. And Adams picks up the save. Yeah, he's come back down. Everything is kind of more in line. That ERA down to 3.82. He was dominant in June. You can see 19 strikeouts in 12 innings. Gave up 1 run in those 12 innings. So he has been good. Now it is time for international amateurs. So you got a batter and a pitcher. Alex Gonzalez, I think, is the name we go after. I think it's a no-brainer. Although Ruben Sanchez looks pretty damn good. I think it's time to start investing some of this into our offense. We've picked up a couple of pitchers in international signing. Here we're going to make a run at Alex Gonzalez, see if he's interested, and we will get up to the draft. 1-0 loss to Omaha. Ooh, we lose 2 out of 3 to Omaha on the road against Flint. Another loss. That's a rough start to the month, as we are 1-5. But the good news is we didn't get a notification about that center fielder, which means we probably signed him. Yep, Alex Gonzalez. We signed Alex Gonzalez. He is now in our minor league system. His name is Alex. His nickname is George. And he's an elite center fielder. So that works. A trade proposal from Kansas City. They want to send us Rob Smith. I'll pass. All-Star games. That's a brutal start to the month. 1-5. Anyway, Eastern Conference All-Stars. You can see them there. Go to the Western Conference. We got Jesus Mendez. Wait, no, that's the prospect game. Here we go. Heath Brace, 9-3, makes it. Kevin Price, no surprise there. Angelo Sanzo, no surprise there. Rogelio Villegas made it, no surprise there. So we had 3 hitters and a pitcher. Yep. Oh, that was a brutal stretch of games. Hopefully we can bounce back. We got Phoenix coming up, so that's going to be an important series. We win 5-3 in the first game of that series. Price with his 26th home run of the year. Hunt has a couple hits. Caballero's 10-3. Cool. All right, it's draft time. And then we will look at what we can do to improve the team. So we're picking 19th. They have us taking Derek Seiler, shortstop. Decent range, really good batting eye. I mean, I like him. I don't know if I'll take him with that pick if he's there, but I like him. Let's just go to our pick and see what we see. So we got a couple of 3.5-star guys. Mike, I don't know how you pass up someone like this. An 18-year-old. He doesn't have a position, but that bat may be too much to pass up. Who do they think we should take? I think we should take Mike Williams. I think it's pretty much a no-brainer. Yep. No-brainer. Mike Williams, the number 1 pick. Come on down with that bat. I don't know how you can say no. Another outfielder who can't really field but can swing the stick. An 18-year-old with low work ethic. I'll pass. Looks like we might be going heavy offense in this draft, which is nice because we haven't had an opportunity to do that just yet. There's Derek Seiler. I think we'll take him here in the second round. He's above slot, but the last guy we picked was below slot, so that is fine. I was hoping that catcher would still be there, but that's okay. The catcher here, high work ethic, 60 catcher ability. Kind of liking that. Yep. Joe Frazier. Down goes Frazier. 60 catcher ability, decent enough contact, and hitting ability, so that's fine. Luis Garza. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Range, great error. I mean, he can play all 3 outfield positions. Probably a corner outfielder with the range, but can play center field in a pinch without question. Luis Garza. Go to the 5th round. Jagger Harris. Patrick Floyd, another, he's impossible, but we're going to take a run at him here in the 5th. See what sort of demand he's looking for. Ignacio Alalos. Let's go to all players. See if there are any pitchers that are actually hitters. Benito Almeida. And the bat looks okay. I mean, he just can't really play in the field anywhere. Same thing with Amari. Oh, Amari Boyer's kind of the other way. He's pretty good defensively, can't really hit. Let's go to individual pitch potential. That's ratings. I need potential. Mike Davis, meh. C.W. Prestridge. He sounds like a hoity-toity rich dude. Like he should be from Greenwich, Connecticut or something. It's a great name. Jim Claypool. Guys, I'm going to pause one more time. All right, sorry. I'm just trying to get through my Friday work day here and still record a video at the same time so I don't have to worry about it over the weekend. Either work or recording the video for that matter. Kenny Lemon, he's impossible too. I don't think I can sign 2 impossible guys. I may not even be able to sign 1, but Antonio Muniz, he's 18 years old. Yeah, he looks okay, I guess. Not a lot of great pitchers in this. We got any knuckleballers? Nope. Knuckle curve. Nope. Circle change. Karsten Jones. Nope. Forkball. Jonathan Hughes. Yeah, I like Jonathan Hughes. Well, I don't really like Jonathan Hughes, but he's got 5 decent pitches, and if there's a random talent bump and he's no longer there, great. Cutter. Ivan Cantu. He's a reliever, but a decent reliever, I guess. Take him. The splitter, yeah. Sinker, slider. Yeah. Not much here. We've already taken a catcher. We got anybody with really good infield range? Bill Argulis. Low adaptability, 21-year-old who can't hit. Mike Biggs. Meh. Aaron Bowman. Meh. No, Justin Collins will take. 22-year-old. Never going to hit, but good with the bat. You can always stand to have a few guys like that in your rotation. Kevin Curry. No, again, can't really hit. Jimmy Bailey, no. Yuck. I may just let the AI finish this up. This is pretty ugly. Take Tony Rivera. He looks okay, I guess. Kalal. Low work ethic. Decent defensively. Sure, why not? All right, do I want to do anything else here? Let's one more time just take a look at this. Ken Kimball, no. Sure. Greg McGuire's got a decent enough bat. Make that happen. We're going to let the AI finish it up. All right. So they made us a trade offer. They want to send us Eric Poss. Nope. So what do we need? I guess that's the big thing. What do we need? So from a hitting perspective, we're set at our first base is Mejia. We're fine there. It's somebody. Actually, that's something I want to take a look at after we look at this. Is who do we bring back? Because Mejia's contract is up, and then there's a couple others. So we're fine at first. We're fine at second with Soto. We're fine at short with Price. We're fine over at third, I think, with Chris Smith. I don't think we need a replacement. I think defensively, he's been really, really good over there. Our outfield, Ibarra, Sanzo, Villegas is great. Maybe a starting pitcher to replace Nuffer. Stick Nuffer into the bullpen. I mean, our bullpen's been terrific. So other than starting pitching, I don't really think there's a whole lot that we need. Can we get a Bobby Salazar or a Corey Brunig? Maybe Brunig wouldn't cost that much because he's 36. Let's see what they want for Salazar. Brace. Okay, yeah, that's not going to happen. Let's go to Brunig. All right, then we can make something happen here, I think. What am I comfortable giving up? Yeah, I drafted Cantu. Game automatically made him a closer, which is perfect. Gant, we can start there. Not really close to what you need. I mean, is this a Rudman? I don't want to give up Rudman. That bat is so good. And if we lose Mejia at the end of the season, he can become our first baseman. So I'm not comfortable giving him up. What about any of these? Coronado? Adams, Adario, Beagle, Garcia, Ibarra, Mejia, Mendez, Nuffer, Outhouse, Rhode, Rudman, Sandoval, yeah, these are all players I don't want to give up. I mean, someone like Beagle has been fine, and he's had two really, really good seasons, a 2.56 ERA plus in 2022 and almost 600 ERA plus this season. But is he really that good? I mean, we can make Nuffer a reliever. The game really, really likes Frank Beagle for some reason. I don't know why. So let's try that same deal, Gant and Beagle. I mean, the game likes Beagle that much. Trevino's 23. Salazar's 30. He signed for this season with a player option for next season. Yeah, I don't want to give up Trevino unless I could guarantee Salazar comes back. So let's go back to here. So Gant and Beagle. Do you have another reliever that you'll give me back? It's like my entire big league roster. All right, so am I okay with this? Jason Gant and Frank Beagle for Corey Brunig solidifies our bullpen a little bit. He hasn't been particularly good, but he was really good last year, really good the year before that. So I'm going to assume that for the rest of this season, Brunig is going to be better than what we were going to get out of Beagle. So let's do that. The game likes that. We'll put Brunig immediately in the rotation for Nuffer. We'll make Nuffer a long reliever. And yeah, so there we go. So we make a deal. Let's sim ahead, a week or so. 13-3 victory. Price with 3 RBIs, Gilliam with 3 RBIs, Smith with 3 hits. Smith is 9-4. Gilliam, Smith, and Price all homer. We look for the split of the series in Phoenix. We look for the win of the series in Phoenix. We don't get it. So we're 3-7 this month. Yuck. 5-game lead on Phoenix. We got Denver at home for 3 now. So 4-8 in the month of July. 59-36. Ibarra and Mejia each have 3 hits. And Coda. Argulis 4 for 4 with 6 runs knocked in. Brace picks up the win. And I want to take a look now at some of our salaries. We got Brunig who's up. Mejia, Rhode, Cincotta, and Argules. I think Argules is critically important. So he doesn't want that much. We're going to offer him 3 years. We'll back off $1 million here and there. Then back this down to $3 million. Cool. 3 years, $10 million there. Benito Mejia. He's been okay. What does he want? 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. So that's like 5 years, 41 million. Because the alternative again is to make Rudman my starting first baseman next season. So I think we hold off on re-signing Mejia and potentially let him walk. Although, just out of curiosity, what can we get for him? Bo Glaze. He's out for 3 months. $6 million in arbitration. Because we're not going to get a comp pick for him. So either we sign him and then try to trade him, which might be the way to go. David Seiler. He's a free agent at the end of the year, too. I think maybe we try to sign him and then trade him in the offseason if Rudman continues to develop. Cincotta, I think we can let walk. Let's see what he wants. I guess that's a reasonable contract. Yeah, he's good defensively. That's a reasonable cut. Let's take this down to 3-2. Take this down to 2-6 and take this down to 2-2. All right, that's fine. 3 years, $8 million, I'm fine with. And then we got Austin Rhode, who has been really good with us for 3 years, so I think we need to bring him back. Oof, not at that amount of money, though. Not at that amount of money. I'm good. And then we'll see how Brunig does and see what he wants, 13. And then we'll hold off on Mejia until we get closer to the end of the season. So let's get to the end of the Vancouver series and see if there's anything else we need to do. So we win 4-1. Sanzo, 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. Trogdon goes 4. Nuffer comes in, 2 shutout innings, striking out 4. The bullpen was perfect for 5 innings. That's what I like to see. At San Francisco, loss, win. So we've won 3 out of 4 now. Soto has 2 hits. Mejia drives in a couple. Brunig picks up the win. Argules signs his contract. That's nice. Now we don't have to worry about catcher here for a couple of years. 2 hits each for Villegas, Sanzo, Mejia, Ibarra, and Smith. Caballero, 11-3 on the season. Final game of the series at San Francisco as we look for 3 out of 4. We don't get it. So we get the split there, and we are 7-10 in the month. But we're 7.5 games up, so it looks like Phoenix hasn't been playing particularly well either. Win over Vancouver in a walk-off fashion. 3 hits for Hunt, 3 hits for Sanzo. Ibarra, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, hits a home run. Trogdon goes 6. Vasquez picks up the win. Game 2 against Vancouver. Oof. Cincotta signs his deal. They want to send us Chris Shelton for William Clark. And it's not a bad deal. I just don't really have any place to play Shelton, so I don't really care. We're still not at 500, are we? No, we're 8-11 this month. That is not good. 9-11, so we win 2 out of 3 at home against Vancouver. I mean, we are 64-39, so I can't complain too much. Mejia drives in a pair. Price has 3 hits. Smith drives in a pair. Brunig picks up the win. All right, so we are offensively, we're first. Our starters are 5th. Our bullpen is 2nd. I don't really think we need to do anything else. I think our team is in pretty good shape. Where are we in terms of the league? 64-39. 2nd best record in the West behind Flint, and 2nd best record in baseball. So the Flint Arrows are in first place. And the North Stars are in first place as well with the second best record. So I don't think we're going to do anything else. I think we're just going to sim through the end of the month, and then we'll look at stats, and then we'll call it an episode. We win 10-6. Price 2 for 3, couple of runs knocked in. Smith 2 for 4, couple of runs knocked in. Price, Villegas, and McLean all homer. Brace is 11-3. Final game of the series against Winnipeg, 4-3 win. I think we're one game under 500 this month. Give a three-run home run in the first, and then crawled back to win. Gilliam drives in a pair. Trogdon is 7-9. Right, we're one game under 5. Yeah, we're 11-12 this month. So 2 games at Las Vegas to finish the month. So we can finish over 500 if we win the final game of the season. Melton, big game for them. Sanzo 2 for 4, 4 runs knocked in. He's up over 300 on the season. Villegas, a couple of hits. Smith is 10-5. And we look to finish the month over 500 with a victory. Can we get it? We can't. So we finish under 500 in the month of July. That's not good. So Trogdon drops a little bit. His movement gets better. Yeah, he hasn't had a great season. Joe Tidwell, looks like he got quite a bit better. Sandoval doing really well in short season A-ball this season. Mendez doing really well in short season A-ball. Bobby Garcia's a nothing. Cool. All right. So, yeah, our minor leagues, Mendez is he hurt? Tell me he's hurt. Again, he is, yep. Strained oblique. We got most of our big-time prospects in short season A-ball. Have we signed? I guess we haven't signed any of our players because I haven't offered any of them any contracts because I'm a dum-dum. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Get these guys signed and in the system. Sign everybody that's willing to negotiate, and then we'll circle back to the impossible guy, Patrick Floyd. See what he wants. Wants over $6 million. I have budget room of $8 million left, so we'll offer him 7. I'm okay with that. One more. Let's see if that's enough. All right, so it's August 1st. Let's take a quick look at the standings. The Clowns lead the Northeast Division 60-48. Silverhawks continue to control the Gulf Division, and the Juarez Royals lead the Border Division with Leon and Tijuana separated by just a game. Edmonton War Dogs 67-40 running away with the Pacific Northwest Division. We lead the Rocky Mountain Division, and the Flint Arrows with the best record in. So the Western Conference is being dominated by 3 teams, Edmonton, San Jose, and Flint this season. Stats real quick. You can take a look. Toby Smith having a nice season for Toronto. Buffalo having their best season. Mario Bueno, their best offensive player. The Navigators, not particularly good this season. Really good bullpen. Tony Sandoval, they brought him up and made him a closer, and he's doing okay. And the Quebec Nordiques, 40-67. They made the championship in year 1. They're now bottom feeders here in year number 3. Dallas, still with a really good offense, or at least a couple players that are still really good. Pitching staff is still amazing. Christian Anderson, 15-2. The Bulldogs, not a good off. Well, I guess 3rd in runs scored. They're getting it done somehow. Pitching staff looks okay. Miami, not particularly good. 40-67. And Atlanta, not particularly good either. Let's take a look at the Border Division. Juarez, Brendan Myers, 30 home runs already. A lot of home runs hit by this team. Brooks Kleitz is 16-3. He is a really, really good pitcher for the Royals. He's having 3 really good seasons in a row. The Beacons, once again, lead the league in home runs. They already have 192 home runs. Ian Crenshaw already has 40 home runs, and it's the end of July. So he's on pace to hit 61 home runs this season. He hit 40 last year in 103 games. Yeah, their offense is crazy, crazy good. Tijuana having their best season. Alexis Calderon, 27 home runs. Jesse Carter having a really good season. And the Dust Devils bringing up the rear with a ton of injuries, no offense, and no pitching. In the Western Conference, the War Dogs lead the way. Best offense, second best pitching staff. Danny Stroh, 15-5. The Tritons having a down season this season. Middle of the pack offensively. Pitching staff looks all right. The Vancouver Saints, no offense to speak of. A couple of decent pitchers thrown in, and the Winnipeg Ghosts are just awful. 35-74. They can't hit. They can't pitch. Poor Kareem Payne, 1-12. We'll look at us last. The Deputies having their best season. Middle of the pack offensively. Pretty good pitching staff. The Wreckers, 56-51. Middle of the pack offensively and pitching. And the Wings have fallen off the Wings here in season number 3 as some of their players aged, and they're starting to perform to their age now. So the Las Vegas Wings have kind of fallen off the pack. And the Great Plains Division, the Flint Arrows, they're the team that spent the most money. Bill East in his second season putting up a sub-3 ERA. Walt Boynton just continues to mash the baseball. He's on pace for a 10-win season. Well worth every penny of that $37 million. The Kansas City Generals in second place. Bad pitching, pretty good offense. Omaha Fire, their season is sort of fallen by the wayside as well, as they've got some older players who are, I guess they don't really have any older players anymore. It looks like they got rid of some of their older players, and their younger players are struggling this season. And the Privateers, 45-61. Can't hit, can't pitch. Now the North Stars. Offensively, Angelo Sanzo having another great season, on pace for 6.5 WAR. Kevin Price on pace for 6 WAR as well. He's having his best season. Villegas has stayed healthy. He's been great. Hunt's been unbelievable. 2 WAR out of Craig Hunt in limited playing time. Guillermo Soto, 2 WAR out of him in limited playing time. Argulis has been really, really good with the glove and surprisingly good with the bat. Mejia, I don't know. I mean, he's above average with that 115 OPS plus, but 365 Babbitt, first baseman that doesn't hit for a bunch of power. I don't know. I don't know if he's the right play for that position. I like Sincata just because he's flexible. He can play in the infield or he can play first base and really anywhere in the outfield. Gilliam, I like the bat. Again, if that eye comes along, he is our leadoff hitter moving forward. Just waiting for that eye to develop, waiting patiently for that eye to develop. Smith has been fine with us, almost a 700 OPS. OPS plus a little below average, but he's been really, really good with the glove, and that's really why I wanted him. Ibarra struggled since we picked him up. 259, 324, 378, but he is only 24. High work ethic, very good defensively. I think ultimately he will be fine. And then pitching. Sean Nuffer actually is our leader in WAR. Look at that, 1.7, but only a 91 ERA plus. Heath Brace, 11-3. 11 wins, 13 wins, and 11 wins for the now 24-year-old Brace, who's actually on pace to have his worst season. 5.6 WAR, 4.6 WAR. This year only 1.6, so hopefully he bounces back here over the rest of the season. Adams has had a nice second half of the season. Corey Bruning has gone 2-2 with a 4.18 ERA. That's been fine. Jeremy Smith was a nice addition. Kenny Trogdon struggling, but still young. And Caballero out of nowhere with the 1.30 ERA plus. He's been really outpitched his ratings. He's been fantastic. And then our bullpen has been pretty good. Herman Garcia, 9.90 ERA plus. You like to see that. So that is it. That is where we are. And we are almost through season number 3. So next Friday it will be September plus the off season. So let me know if there's anything you want to take a look at, guys. If you want me to add some teams, if you have a team in a city that you love, let me know. I'd be more than happy to add them. We'll kind of make this an us playthrough here. So if you've got a team that you want to root for in a city that you want to root for, let me know. I'd be more than happy to plug them in. But at any rate, I appreciate you watching, guys. Thank you so much for your support. I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye-bye.